Well, the car acted like it was fixed, but it wasn't. We're stuck. Yeah, we chuckled a little bit, but we just barely made it into this spot. We're near Red Lodge, Montana, and our throttle position sensor on the car went out. This is the third time. And what that means is when you step on the gas, it dies. You know, it just goes. Anyways, we just limped into this spot. We needed a spot to spend the night because the auto parts store had closed in town. We need to make it back here tomorrow morning. Anyways, wish us luck, and let's hope that's all it is. Well, I guess if you have to be stranded, it should be in a place like this. We're about 10 miles southwest of Red Lodge. We just saw this little, the campgrounds are packed. And we saw this little 2-track coming up into here, just a Jeep road, and we pulled up in here. I'm pretty sure it just dead ends, just up behind. We got turned around and headed downhill again because I'm going to need that to help me get out in the morning. But anyways, I'm pretty sure it just dead ends up here behind us a little bit. Peaceful for the night. Hope I make it back into town in the morning. It's all just part of the adventure, right? Well, lucky this is going to be an easy repair. It's about a half-hour job just right here on the top. So that won't be too bad. I just hope Napa has the part. It's a pretty common failure on these Vortec engines. Well, I just got up, and the first thing I like to do is get out, walk around, and get some blood flowing. It's a warm morning. It's kind of, looks like it might rain later, but it's not cold, not too chilly anyway. Main thing for me today is try to get the car fixed. The auto parts store doesn't open for another hour, so I'm just going to wait right here. I got cell phone coverage, so I'm going to give them a call, see what they have to say. Hopefully they got the part. Pretty common fail, so I'm got my fingers crossed. Otherwise, we're stuck here for a few days till they get it in, I guess. Could be worse, though. It could be somewhere not as nice as this, right? Well, I just got off the phone with Napa, and they have the part. Woohoo! Now I just got to get the 10 or 11 miles down into town. Hope we can do that. Well, now we see if we can make it.
One more.
Yep. Yeah, thank you, Lord. I think I'll pull over to the right up here, and I'll just do the repair right here.
Okay.
You all set to go?
Yep. All set.
Well, the part fixed the car. Should have filmed me doing that, but how boring is that, huh? Took about a half an hour. We're set to go. We're heading south. Well, we drove around town a little bit to make sure everything was all right. Seems to be good, so now we're climbing up out of Red Lodge, heading for Cody, Wyoming. Show you more later. Yeah, for the next 2 weeks, Linda and I traveled all down through Utah, camping in remote places and just having a great time. And we didn't have any of that stalling problem. It was gone. It was perfect. Until one day, which was like 2 days ago, we were driving up a steep, windy mountain dirt road and the car started cutting out again. Not good. I thought, what the heck? That was the third time I replaced that throttle position sensor. Both times with the exact same problem before. Once like 3 years ago, it cured the problem for 2 years. And then I had the problem again in Oregon. We were out camping and I put one in and it worked for a year. This last one I spent more money on and bought the best one I could, and it lasted for 2 weeks. So I thought, well, what the heck is going on? And I started researching I got out my Haynes manual and I started researching everything. And then the key was I got online and started researching my car on YouTube, and everything pointed to a fuel pump. But if it was a fuel pump, why did the problem go away every time I replaced the throttle position sensor? I don't know, but it did. But here's a good point. What I was able to do was get online and type in the problem for my car. I put in 2002 GMC Yukon stalling problems, stalling issues, and that's pretty much what I read. I watched dozens of videos and forums that just described it in detail and described the intermittency of it, and it all turns out to be, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's the fuel pump. But here's the thing, and I think this is good info here. You can take it with a grain of salt, but if you're heading out on a trip and you go remote like we do, I think what you need to do is look up your car, whatever it is. Say it's a 2011 Toyota Tundra, whatever. Look up 2011 Toyota Tundra common problems and see what comes up, and then carry those parts with you. Even if you don't intend on replacing those parts yourself, it's good to have them along. Because, for example, here down in Blanding, Utah, no one had the fuel pump that I needed, so I ended up having to order one, and now I'm waiting for it to come in general delivery. So if it's a common problem, at least have the part with you in your kit. Well, for us anyway, things worked out. Not only did I get the part ordered, and it's coming FedEx in a couple days, it'll actually be here tomorrow now. We actually found a good mechanic, because I don't feel like dropping that fuel tank myself. Emptying the fuel out and dropping the fuel tank. The fuel pump goes in the tank on my car. We found a good mechanic, and that brings up another point. We went online, researched his business, and found nothing but excellent comments, including how well he treats travelers. So I called him up, really nice fella. He quoted me a really good price. It was half what I expected, and I know what goes into doing the job. So I've done it myself before. So anyways, we're really happy. And then we needed a place to stay. We didn't want to stay down in Blanding because it's so hot. So we found Devil's Canyon Campground just above Blanding. It's about 1,500 feet higher. The temperature is very reasonable here. At night times it's cool. Beautiful campsites, all paved, running water. And it comes right out of, hey, you know it comes out of a spigot? We got running water, clean toilets, $5 a night with our senior age pass, our senior pass. $5 a night for a beautiful place here. Anyhow, we're good. Everything will be fine. Day after tomorrow, we'll be on our way again. Well, the fuel tank is down, the old pump is out, and the new pump doesn't match up. Turns out that the connectors don't match. Evidently they made some kind of an upgrade. Well, I'm standing here with Robert Burgess of Burgess Auto Repair in Blanding, Utah. If you happen to be in the Blanding or the Monticello area and you need work done on your car, your truck, your RV, anything that makes it run down the road, this is the guy. Now, Robert here is not a parts replacer. He's a parts fixer. I mean, this guy is a true mechanic. And I can highly recommend him because my job wasn't easy. That pump that I gave him didn't have the right connectors on it, and he had it rewired in a jiffy and got it all tested out, done it properly. I feel really good about the job.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Robert. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Come on down anytime.
All right.
So,
highly suggested, you guys. And you can see the phone number on the door, and if you can't, I'll make sure I put it in the video here.
Cool.